These are the waiver wire pickups for Week 16. First up is Brenton Strange. Strange was elevated to the tight end 1 role in Jacksonville after Evan Ingram suffered a season-ending labrum tear against the Titans in Week 14. He finished the day with the PPR-friendly 11 receptions for 73 yards, and he has a real chance at tight end 1 value down the stretch. Strange has already proven capable of handling a larger workload. When Evan Ingram missed weeks 2 through 5 with a hamstring injury, he caught 12 passes for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns during that stretch. And with Mac Jones at QB, it's not unreasonable to think that Strange will be relied on as a checkdown target from here on out. So if you're in need of a tight end streamer, I would definitely consider Strange, especially in Week 16 as the Jaguars face off against the soft Las Vegas Raiders team. Number 2 on the list is Jalen McMillan. McMillan followed up last week's 4-reception, 59-yard, 2-touchdown performance with another strong effort, catching 5 balls for 75 yards and another score. And over the last couple of weeks, he's been playing close to 80% of the snaps, and he may finally be taking hold of the WR2 job in Tampa Bay. And with the inconsistent Dallas Cowboys on deck, McMillan has some juice as a WR3 heading into Week 16. Number 3 on the list is Rashad Bateman. Bateman had a splash game today, catching 3 balls for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns, the first multi-touchdown game of his career. He's been a bit volatile throughout this season, but he does have 7 touchdowns, giving him more upside than your typical streamer. And in Week 16, Baltimore faces off against division rival Pittsburgh, who've given up nearly 26 points per game over their last 4. Number 4 on the list is Tim Patrick. Patrick seems to be solidifying his role in this offense, catching 4 passes for 30 yards and 1 touchdown, giving him 3 touchdowns and 15 targets over the last 2 weeks. He seems to have Jared Goff's trust, and given his skill set, he should continue to see looks. The Lions face off against Chicago in Week 16, and they should be able to put up points the way they have all year, giving Patrick some streaming value as a low-end WR3. Number 5 on the list is Romeo Doubs. Doubs returned from a 2-game absence due to a concussion, and he hit the ground running, catching 3 passes for 40 yards and 2 touchdowns. He would be a higher priority were it not for Green Bay spreading the ball around the way they do. Doubs also had only 2 touchdowns coming into this game, making his usage difficult to predict, and as long as Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, and Tucker Kraft are all healthy, it's anyone's guess who will be the primary target on any given week. Number 6 on the list is Jalen Coker. Coker returned from a 3-game absence due to a quad injury, and he looked pretty good. He caught 4 passes for 110 yards and 1 touchdown. He's seen 6 targets in 3 of the last 4 games and should continue to play a full complement of snaps while Carolina is in full-on evaluation mode. Xavier Legette also left this game with a groin injury, and if he's not able to go in Week 16, that would give Coker a boost against the beatable Cardinals secondary. Number 7 on the list is Stone Smart. With Will Dissly nursing a shoulder injury, Smart has moved atop the depth chart in Los Angeles. He finished today with 5 receptions for 50 yards, his 2nd game in a row with over 50 yards receiving, and with Hayden Hurst not having a timetable to return from IR, Smart should continue to operate as the tight end 1 for the Chargers, giving him some value as a low-end tight end 1 streamer. Number 8 on the list is Noah Gray. Gray caught 2 passes for 25 yards and 1 touchdown, bringing him up to 5 touchdowns on the year, all of which have come over the last 5 games. While he does have a pretty low floor, he also has a pretty decently high ceiling. The 2 things holding him back are 1, Travis Kelce, and 2, a potential injury to Patrick Mahomes, who apparently suffered a high ankle sprain today. If Carson Wentz were to get the starting nod in Week 16, Gray would be viewed as a touchdown or bust streaming option. Number 9 on the list is Ray Davis. Davis saw 9 touches today, taking them for 29 yards and 1 touchdown, giving him his 2nd score over the last 3 weeks. He continues to operate as James Cook's backup, limiting his ceiling, but he should continue to see a handful of touches, and he may see a bit more over the next few weeks as the Bills face off against the Patriots and then the Jets, 2 games with blowout potential. Number 10 on the list is Kendre Miller. Alvin Kamara left today's game with a groin injury, allowing Miller to see an expanded role. He took 9 carries for 46 yards, and if Kamara can't go in Week 16, Miller would be a must start. Kamara is considered day-to-day, and my hunch is he'll gut it out and suit up, but he may see a reduced role. I would pay close attention to the injury report throughout the week, but it's reasonable to expect Miller to see a few more touches than normal in Week 16. Those are the waiver wire pickups for Week 16. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and let me know which players you think we should pick up in the comments below.